Hi there and welcome to Sports Bike Shop's video on how to remove and replace a visor on a Caberg Ego. So when we take a look at the side of the helmet, you'll see there's an arrow on the pivot point here and then a small line on the visor. We need to line these two up and that means the visor will be in the correct position for us to remove it. So that's the first thing we're going to do. There we go. Now you've got a small lever here. We're going to slide this towards the back of the helmet. This will release a plate that slightly overhangs the circumference of this circle on the pivot point. There's a lug at the front and there's also a lug at the back. So we're going to release this front one first. Then we're going to slide the visor slightly backwards to release the rear one. And that'll be this side done. Like so. So just going to pull that lever back and take the front one off, slide the visor back, and there's the rear one off. Do exactly the same on this side. Again, so make sure these are lined up. I'll slightly move the visor. They're lined up now. Lever back, release the front lug first and then the rear one, and that's the visor removed. So when we put the visor back on, it's going to line everything up approximately first. Again, we need to make sure this arrow and this line are lined up. Now the first thing we do is we're going to push this rear lug into place like so. Make sure it's lined up correctly. Pull the lever back, locate the front lug, let go of the lever, make sure it resets all the way to the front, then you know it's held in place correctly. Same on this side. Line everything up roughly first. Make sure this arrow and this line are lined up. Push the rear lug into place like so. Pull this little lever back, front lug goes in, make sure it releases all the way to the front, and that's the visor back on. Just open and close the visor. Make sure it's seated correctly along the visor seal. But there we have it, that's how to remove and replace a visor on a Caberg Ego.